Okay, so for this next little challenge, what we're going to do, or what you need to know to start off with, is what miles means. And miles is literally the distance a car can travel. And you need to know that to work out kilometers, it is miles. So let's say it's 3 miles times 1.61. That's what you're going to need to know, because what we're going to do is we're going to write a program, and this program is going to convert any distance from miles and then output it into kilometers. So let's look at the problem in structured English. That's step 1. Let's write out the problem in structured English. So we want the person using the program to input number of miles. In fact, even before this, what we want to do is set number of miles to 0. In fact, we don't need speech marks around numbers, to 0. Step 2, input number of miles. We then, step 3, need to calculate it. Calculate number of kilometers. And then step 4, output the result in kilometers. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to do a flowchart. If you wish to give this a go yourself first, feel free to do it as a flowchart yourself. Start. And I'm using arrows. It's so important you use arrows in the flowchart. I then need to make my first variable and set it as 0. Set miles to 0. We then need to input. So remember the shape for input? The number of miles. Input. And we'll have a little message saying enter miles. So far our pseudocode will look like this. Miles equals 0. Input, enter miles, and then the variable miles afterwards. So whatever they type in will go into the box called miles. We're then going to have a process where we've got kilometers, which will equal miles times, now to do times, it's asterisks in computers, 1.61. We then need to output the message how many kilometers it is. See if you can do that yourself. What you should have done is the same as input, but this time output, and we're going to do a little message. So in speech marks, km, and I'm going to do a little dot, and then I'm going to do the variable km. So the message would be like km and then 4, or km then 9, whatever's in the box will be displayed here. This is like a text label to make it the person using the system understand what's being displayed. End. So we'd have output. Oops, I forgot the calculation here. km equals miles times 1.611. Thank you. And then output km and then the variable km. There you go. So what I want you to do is something very similar in structured English, pseudocode and flowchart, where you want the inputs a length in inches, turn it to centimeters, output the result. See if you can do it without looking at the previous challenge I've just shown you. Show me when you're done.